How are you doing? Wilfred Asukuo. Video ma. Mother of video. I don't realize I never follow video ma talk in a long time. Video ma. Video ma. Vida uma. Vida uma. Vida uma. Wilfred Asukuo. Wilfred Asukuo. Adeheluna, how are you guys doing? Is this Juju? Is this Jazz? Eh? Winchy people. Hey. Now video man, they see like this free of charge. Which man house you dey? You can't dey sleep for office. Hey. Video man. Oh yeah. Just say I never see una in a while. Ada Blazy baby. Blazy. Oh yeah. Eh? Wait till you talk. Nothing, no. You know, as election no favor Showore. Me, I just say make I just day here, they relax, you know. I hear say no favor una too. Una do. Eh?
They don't read first.
Because right now the way they look for Showore camp, we believe say now even thief our vote. So I don't even know how to take judge the whole matter now. Everybody they suspect everybody else. So Atiku they suspect to be, we they suspect to be, all of us they suspect. So make everybody just they behave themselves.
This election policy.
Oh yeah, leave election matter. Make we talk Juju. Yesterday everybody I have story. I want to share my story. Oh my God, I was tired that yesterday. Earlier on today self I was tired. Some Henry don't pick my quote. He said Nigeria has happened to Nigerians. Nigeria has happened to Nigerians. You see, Baba, let me tell you, I don't want to go through these stories again because we don't talk them tire. My cousin, now WAEC, 3 different people now sit for WAEC. They complain, say they rig election. You know rig WAEC. You will rig WAEC. They vex say they rig election. Person where they look my carport, we carry my money run for 2 months. That time where they look for the guy, where they cry online, nobody know. All of a sudden, the guy now obedient. Now so the guy come say, the thief in man, he send me message. Now I send now one message back, say, you will carry my money run for 2 months. You they complain, say they carry you on our own vote run. As you, You see, one thing we will not understand about this Nigeria be say Nigeria be like circle. As they go round, na turn by turn, turn by turn, turn by turn, turn by turn, turn by as they dish out, you they collect, you they dish out, na turn by turn, turn by turn, turn by turn. Ah, oh, una don't know anything. No.
You know, it happened to me. Our staff where I carry go cook for my house. That the priest, this guy go pack all my properties, my bed, my wardrobe. Before they don't call me, this boy don't come out. How the things take happen there? I don't know who I go blame, whether I go hold estate, I go hold my boss, because they said they brought the guy from their church. Say he's an orphan, blah blah blah. He doesn't have mother, no help. He said, okay, fine, no wahala. Now since I have a space, you can stay there. And when I saw this guy, said go read me, pack everything. Like this, we still they find out with police. We never see am.
So you no get bed for house now.
I don't get anything. He pack my wardrobe, everything, my TV, my decoder, everything. I need to do video for you, make you see. He pack everything.
Come my life, come my life. This one where they talk to you one-on-one. Come my life, come my life, come my life.
Okay.
How many hours ago you used to make you want take wear clothes now?
I don't even sure say I won't go wear clothes.
Okay, tomorrow then, tomorrow.
Make I find my clothes.
Now wetin our eye dey see be this so. Obedience dey their own, dey cry one side.
Everybody, we got what we deserve.
When I dey talk am the other time say we got what we deserve, people dey vex with me. Una never know anything. Somebody say, what about me where I no do any bad thing? Let me tell you, show me your tax report, show me your salary. There is no Nigerian that does not behave like a Nigerian in Nigeria. Nigeria and Nigeria, Nigeria must always, Nigeria happen to Nigerians. They begin shout. Waiting that they dish every day, they dish and back to them, they begin cry. They stole our mandate. They stole our mandate. You where they use police, boss people. Police can arrest you, can't they vex? I don't do anywhere. Ada, keep quiet. You don't forget, say me and you work for the same company. Just keep quiet, no go there. Oh. I know where all the bodies are buried. Just leave it and let's move. Come on, Timothy, must stop now. Have you stopped? Have you stopped? You wanted to stop with election because it's convenient for you. Have you stopped? Pay your full taxes for 1 year. Make you can't talk this thing where you talk now. For 1 year, your exact taxes, pay it. Then come back and say you wanted to stop. Official Everston 77 says, shut up your mouth. You see, my problem with people like you is ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ ló bí ẹ. Inú ẹ̀rọ̀fọ̀ ló bí ẹ sí. Ọmọ lẹ́lẹ̀ tán bá gbé ẹ sórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì wàá ṣubú padà. Aláìlọ́pọlọ, aláìnírònú, aláìwúlò. Ẹ̀dá tó ti ṣòfò. Búrẹ́dì tó ti bú dáa jù lé ayé ẹ lọ. Wèrè. You look at your father's mate and you say, shut up. Let me tell you, person where I employ to dey wash my car, senior your papa for income. You can't hear the talk, say, shut up. Does look very well. Do I look like your father's mate? If I call your father now, so maybe go buy pure water, the way you go run, you go think, say, I put another thing inside the pure water. Then you in Peking, don't be seen where for my lady. You come and they talk anyhow. A year on the budget. Jadano. Gba rapture olórí burúkú ọmọnú ẹ̀rọ̀fọ̀. He say, "Oh, God, be Delta." No, they hear you. But go make that before they translate everything I talk for you. Just buy one small sniper. Sit down with them. Lori Buruku. So please, let's talk about Juju and Jazz. Now, wait a minute. I don't want to talk about Nigerian election. Person with the rig POS, if they cry, say they don't rig election, give am. I never know anything. No, I just start. You weigh your current employment. No be say you know person, now they take employ you. The work you are working. How many of you got your jobs or make that nobody put mouth? Nobody put mouth for you. Say as you come out for university, no be say you sleep with person, no be say your papa give you letter. The way that they do abroad, you know, say if you go work abroad, your papa nobody know anybody. You go just get up, go, you go see the job, waiting they call them for inside newspaper. How do they take get work for abroad? Meanwhile, for Nigeria, once you finish university like this, you will go meet one of your uncle, may give you letter to mobile. You can't vex the rig election. People where they get things on merit for this Nigeria, we know pass like 4. We don't pass like 4. Nigeria. Do you know how many people they my DM that the phrase please recommend me? That the phrase some people go come Free Nation Church for 1 year so that they go fit collect recommendation. Me, I know their type. As I they talk, say help me, they say no. No bribe, no settlement. Nigeria. So make you leave everything I do them for merit too. Merit. I don't know anybody. For entertainment industry where I be, I don't know anybody. But I also know I do Nigerian things. That's why it no pain me too much. You know, say I know they follow and I cry up and down. That first day I read there, they say I should no carry past 15,000 votes. I say, oh hey yeah, and so we take loser. Nigeria happened to us all. And I moved. Waiting concern me. I moved. I'm not gonna be here crying see the thief mandate. Every day when I the thief mandate steady. Steady. When the system works in your favor, you call it the grace of God. When it works against you, they stole your mandate. I love Nigerians. When they rig the system in their favor, is the grace of God, unmerited favor. I lie. The person will win. Him pray for merited favor, God answer him. Make you take him like that. Make everybody they go. Make you take him like that. You say you no merit today there, and God answer in prayer of unmerited favor. Your own they come for front, no worry. God will stay answer your own. That's so Nigeria be. How many of you women for this Nigeria no submit to Nakpekus? Make una take collect work. How many of una? Some of them know they even bother una. It's like normal. Oh, that's what they need. Oh yeah, come and collect. We need to change, and until we change, anything we go they get the way we Your prayer point this year. I know person wey in prayer point now merited favor. Make I give you gist. Typical Nigerian. Election they come, you run, go abroad. From abroad, you can't they agitate, they cry, say they thief your mandate. You run, you carry your family, go protect them. You can't they cry from. I sabi people wait 4 days before election they run. Some 1 month before election they run. I say that thing where you want go do, why you know if you wait 1 month? Why you know if you go come back? I beg. Forget Baba Tinubu they anointed now. I don't know. Baba Tinubu carry anointing. Where Pastor Adeboye lay hand on him, say God go bless him. God don't bless him, God don't answer in prayer. Una come they cry. Go collect your own anointing. No. Me say if I define who go lay hands on me now, make I collect anointing. Una know they watch am. So please, I want to talk about Juju. Meet Dare. Oh yeah, Juju. Come and share your Juju story. Oh. Someone say, but he go walk. He go walk. Oh. Make we pray, say make it walk. Oh. Because the option is Shetima. So me every day I don't include Baba for my prayer points now for the last 3 days. As I wake up in the morning, Father Lord, guide, guard, and protect BAT. You self not wear cloth. Which kind of nonsense be this? Now woman I know say no they gree wear cloth. Oh yeah, because for my life now woman know they wear cloth, man they wear. So make I first tell you now. This morning as I they wake up every morning now they pray for bar to join my regular prayer point. Father Lord, protect our bat, make nothing no do bad, because the option where I see for ground no good. So make bat they okay. Oh. Make God give her strength of body and mind. Make if he do this work, make it do and well for 4 years. Because if anything do bad, na shetio.
Why is it that when we dey here, we dey do things because na Nigeria we dey, but immediately we travel, they go tell you say, no be Nigeria you dey, you must get sense here. So what's the difference? You know. So me I think wetin dey happen to us be say if the system is dysfunctional, everything goes scatter. You understand? Girl we no get work, we finish from school, do masters. In fact, get 2 masters, no work for am. Wetin you want do? The money where they go give them, make they take create jobs. Then they use them. I did to real estate. Many houses where you go enter, they go tell say a politician get them. How can we continue like this? The money you can use to create jobs. If those monies are used to create hospitals, build rehabilitation centers, sports centers, things that people can enjoy, can benefit from. There's a place in America called Disney. People can walk there. Okay, our amusement park where we did go those days, where it did for Nigeria, those were jobs that was taken. What's the name? The churches. Okay, yes, you talk a lot about churches. What's the name? Most of these churches, land where factories they in the 80s, in the 70s. Now then they don't convert to churches. All the factories don't go come up for here. Don't lock come up for here. So can we continue like this? We can't.
Baba, make I tell you something. All of you that are here crying that they stole your mandate, how many of you have ever turned down a job because it came from a politician where you don't know a source of income?
Me, for example, I have a friend is as close to Baba. When I mean Baba, I mean Bat. But because I have a conscience of doing things the right. Yes, I've joined a very wrong thing. I've done a lot of wrong things. Of course, I'm not perfect. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the issue of politics in Nigeria, I'm very careful with the kind of friends. Me say suppose they are Abuja now, hey, but I will not be part of that kind of life. If you are not doing the right thing, go and do the right thing. We will celebrate you if you are doing the right thing. I have the opportunity to get contracts, but at the end of the day, I just feel like if it's not the right thing, if it's about the public funds, then I can't do any rubbish if I'm doing a private business. But if it's public, if it's a federal government contract and they give me 200 million, with 100 million we go charge you, but you go do work of 10 million. I'm not interested here. I'm not interested.
Me, I don't turn down tire. But you see, let me tell you something that guys don't realize, and this is very, very important. This is very, very important. Many people, they sell wig. You will they brag. I just see person where they sell wig, ordinary woman hair. You could mention their clients. You could hear all these politician wives.
Yes.
You are is how many of you would a politician's wife enter your shop and you say, please auntie, come and be going. How many of you? Some of you are prouding that they are your customers.
Yes, man, please stop something. We have a system that if you don't, this is how Nigeria works. If you see person where they do well, it's either is doing fraud, is connected to the person where they do fraud, is doing something or getting a contract from a politician, or you know, that's why they say if a system is not working, whether you like it or not, you have to now calculate how is it working for some people. You can't do you know this guy? Wait, do you understand my point? So there is like a pattern in Nigeria. If person they make them, they get where they take do am. You know, but if you travel abroad, there are jobs. Our politicians, what will it cost them to tell Google, just bring your training centers here? What will it cost them to go to Apple? Can we do to bring your factories here?
Hold on. Ask Richard Branson. Ask Richard Branson waiting I see for Virgin Nigeria. Wait, take run.
Corruption. So when we are now shouting New Nigeria, Obi, not that we are saying that Obi will do it overnight. But if there's a body language of a leader that is ready to start doing things differently, people will fall in line.
I agree. But the problem is Nigeria will happen to the leader before he gets there. That's the thing. And it's what happened. If he goes to court, he will go to court and meet Nigeria there. He will, anything we want to do. You see, Nigeria has a way of showing itself. It favored all of us. You will go passport office.
Yeah. You
go pass back door, go collect your passport. But you dey vex, say another person pass back door while Obi they wait for. How many of you sat down and actually went to the passport to queue for the normal 3 days when normal Nigerians supposed queue? How many of you? Sorry, how many of us? When we tell ourselves true? Some of you know they even go the passport off in our house and I go there, they will carry the passport, come give you now. If una fit self, capture self, they will come do one for una backyard.
Why we want a Nigeria where justice, equity, fairness. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning, if I would queue for 3 days, me politician picking said queue for 3 days. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, if I would enter a system where I know there is merit for everybody, there is justice, there is equity, I will not feel bad. But if I did wait, another person don't do it. I don't run them already. I don't
run them. Baba, you know what happen? You know how many times I day traffic light. The traffic light turn red. As I just the manage, they slow my motor down so I don't go cross the line. You go just sit down for vroom. All the people wait inside. There was one day, the downfall day my side. The people, because the driver no jump the light. He could have, but he slowed down. The people, they cuss him. He did too slow. See your guy, don't put head, he don't go. I say, these same people will come cry, say, Obi no enter. Kò sẹ́ṣẹ̀ òfin wà. Òfin wà.
No, òfin tó bá tẹ̀lé, òfin tó bá a law that you don't police your law, you don't enforce it.
Baba, if they enforce it, now another war, because now Nigerians go they enforce the law. Let me tell you one thing. I remember for Ireland, I think in 2005, 2004, they begin enforcing no Okada after 7 p.m. Who remembers that period? I think say like say ending of Tinubu, beginning of Fashola or early Fashola. Who remembers that time?
Yeah, where were you?
No Okada after 7 period, and then no Okada on the highway. You know what the enforcement is? For my Koro eye one day, Okada they drive, they go with pregnant woman, and so they come out the pregnant woman for the Okada, drop for floor.
Really?
Have you forgotten that the people enforcing they are also Nigerians?
True.
One day, police stop me. I say, they go in like they say make I they go straight. Meanwhile, they say make I go one way. I can't go meet them for front. They can't hold my motor. If you see the sign, the one-way sign, the sign don't rust, eh? They can't hide them inside bush. They will carry you go there, they go open the bush so you go see the sign. I say I don't see the sign, they say the sign they there. I say I don't see the sign, they say the sign they there. They can't carry me go, they can't open the bush, can't show me the sign.
They don't hide so that you go bail. They hide so that they go.
They follow me go the place. I say where the sign, they can't open the bush. They say, no take see this sign, we big like this. I say, Now I just call them aside, say, Baba, okay, make we no go station, because if we go station, if we reach 200,000, how much make I bring now? The calculator and go up, calculator and come down. Now I run go ATM, come back. Nigeria. Your police na Nigerian. Listen, your police na Nigerian. Your doctor na Nigerian. Now, Nigeria na the only country where person go get accident, they go rush and go hospital. Doctor go, they ask and say, me they bring deposits. I know how many people don't buy on top bring deposits.
Deposits? No, they will even tell you police report at the point of death.
Yes, now.
But you treat him first.
My cousin witnessed an accident in Ibadan when we were kids. Now, so he live where they go. Person was supposed to go Lagos. Now he live everywhere where they go. Come carry the person, go hospital. As he reach there, they say, Laila, they no fit treat the girl. Beautiful girl, to make them go collect police report. My cousin come around with person where they buy, go to police station, say, Egba, for one police report, call it treat a hospital. Now the police say, okay, we go write the report for your hand. Where you say you jam am, Bolele ti call you. Bolele ti call you. As in, you will open your mouth. The pikin by. You see accident, everybody they lie down for floor. People they try help. Then you see one girl away, still they breathe small. Now you carry the girl put for a motor. Turn back from Lagos when they go, they rush, go back Ibadan. Rush and go hospital. Hospital say they no fit touch them. They can't rush, go police station. First question, police say, hey, where una say una jam them? Person will get 3 to 5 minutes to leave. When I use 10 minutes first write statement. What God cannot do does not exist, Laurent, Nigeria. When you hear these stories.
Because this issue of Peter Obi, yes, I know. But if he doesn't come there to create a functional system, he go create and build and finish. Another nonsense person will come spoil him. So you need to create something that immediately somebody comes in, you will fit in when no matter what. The system must make you conform. So we have to create a system that polices the system. That's the most important thing. We need to create a system that polices the system. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, the system that polices the system. Are we going to hire Chinese, Lebanese? Because as long as Nigerians now the police again, Nigerianness happened to us all. I don't know as it be.
These countries don't start like this. They started like Nigeria too.
I'm not sure. Our own get as it be.
Yeah, but if you read about Rockefeller, like America was bad. America was really, I don't know how bad it was. Maybe it was as bad as Nigeria, but Nigeria's one has become an epidemic. And it's like a virus now. Nigeria went from malaria to a bacterial infection to viral infection. Right now it's everywhere. Every nook and cranny.
You see, it starts with us.
True that.
Because you want to vote and you want your vote to count. But you still want to jump traffic lights.
Yeah.
You want to pass one way because it's faster. As in, you don't that when he favors you, he favors you.
Yes.
You have police we're supposed to be police station, they guide only you for house. Now I see one guy carry police escort, go pulling boots. I say, are these police supposed to be following you or are they supposed to be at the work in the barracks?
Supposed to be policing everybody.
But only you carry 3 police go vote. You can't vex, say they no count your vote. The people when they count and now you carry come. Baba, leave this thing. All of us there, leave this thing. You see, waiting with they do, it they pain us more when they do them back to us. Now so Nigeria be.
Yeah.
Now so Nigeria be.
They do ourselves so.
Now so Nigeria be. At the queue to get fuel. I left because see in Nigeria, first of all, our fuel is not good. First of all, so it's not like you buy good fuel, but they don't adulterate them. Our fuel from ground no good.
No good.
So if you are using a performance engine like an AMG or
one of the best for burning lights.
it's good when we are selling it. It's not good at the petrol pump. We have very bad fuel.
Domestic.
Yes. So anytime you are using Nigerian fuel, you have to add octane boosters. You have to, if you are using a all my wait, make I show you.
Wow. I wonder our engine.
See, I they buy them carton. Each bottle is 10,000 naira. This na 100k as you they see I'm like this. Each time, if you they drive AMG, if you drive any car we get performance engine, Range Rover supercharged, BMW M series, each time you buy fuel, you should put, see the one where they use liquid moly is one of the best. And they buy carton like this, 100,000 naira. Anytime I top my fuel, if I no put them inside, the fuel, the thing fit do what they call lean burn. Because our octane level they very poor. So now I no fit send person with my motor, make it go buy fuel, make the person no go buy me bad fuel, or make it go scratch my motor. So any day, taste buds they laugh me. Any day I won't buy fuel, I they go join the queue myself. I go just they watch the queue. Any day we short small. Because from my window, I they see the petrol station. So the day the queue long, I go see them. The day the queue not too long, I go see them. So now me they go join queue. So imagine me, I sit down inside queue for petrol station. That day, Pastor Toby they laugh me. I follow and talk for phone. He just they laugh me, say, "Why you they queue for fuel?" I say no. So I know if me they scratch my motor, and I cannot give somebody keg to go and buy petrol or tell person buy keg. You know whether na palm oil they use the keg buy. So I just say today 3 hours of my life is going to be dedicated towards buying fuel. At least make my conscience they at rest. Say I buy better fuel. I queue reach pump. One guy just blocked my car with him Camry. And they look the guy like this. He just blocked the road. Hey, wait. They say make it go back. He say lie, say no, they go back. He nearly scratched my motor. Just leave and make it go. I know that as Nigeria happened to me that day, Nigeria will happen to him too. Now him be the cry when they go, yeah.
But one day it go good though, because this place don't become markets one day. Nigeria is becoming a space.
So no need for us to quarrel. I'm not. You notice that I don't cry about him. When I did Nigeria, when Nigeria favored me, I was happy. Now it does not favor me. I have to understand that it is a cycle. What comes around goes around. Have you ever wondered that buying Nigerian ticket from London is cheaper than buying London ticket from Nigeria? Meanwhile, at the same distance.
Yes, the same distance, yes.
Just try it. Ticket from London, Nigeria, London is like half price of Nigeria, London, Nigeria. Just try it. The first time I learn them now when I begin go Yankee. I they go London, sit down from London, buy Yankee tickets. If you buy them from Nigeria, if you pay ×4.
Wow.
You go really that time. Once I reach London, I go come begin to look for ticket. You'll be amazed. I don't know whether it still applies these days. It's just like Nigeria get problem everywhere. Let me ask you a question. Why did Dubai ban us from coming? Is it because of Tinubu? Wait, is it because of Tinubu?
Our behavior.
I was supposed to go to Dubai the other day. They had to cancel the event because I get Romanian passport, so I don't need visa for Dubai. But out of 24 of us, now only me if you go the event. Event of 24 people, how they'll carry only one person go?
True that.
So I want to ask you, why were Nigerians shadow banned from Dubai, if I can use that word? Is it because of Tinubu?
Fraud. But it also boils down to that the phrase.
Let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me explain something to you. This is what I disagree. It's happening right now. This is what I disagree. I understand when you are fraudulent in Nigeria because the Nigerian system is rigged.
Yeah.
I understand. But when you now go to a decent place like South Africa or Dubai or the UK or the US that has a working system, why are you continuing? It shows that you now have a character problem.
True.
Because if you go to destroy Dubai, you can no longer blame it on the poverty of Nigeria. This one comes to say you be thief.
Don't thief your mindset. That's the way you talk. Where I want to add, Ram, say my dad has not lived in Nigeria since '95. He said, if I'm the one he wants to vote for, if I'm the one and I grew up in that Nigeria, he cannot vote for me. Because that system, no way, there's nothing he wants to say that system wouldn't have been part of me. And that's the truth.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? That system it's just an issue with it. I don't know, but at the end of the day, it will just start from somewhere. It has to start from somewhere. And that's what, like,
make I ask you something. Make I ask you something. See, Nigerians, person come out in say in like man, in be man, we like man. Nigerians go begin judge them. That same judgment mentality. Now it will be people get for everybody. As long as you are not Obi, whether you are Showore or whether you not, because me, for instance, I dey vote for change and I dey vote for youth. They still cost me because I no follow Obi. That mentality we una get, say this person are like this, you cost am. It comes, it eats into you. Before you know it, it has become part of you. And me, I'm not here to cry over whether an article lose mandate or Showore lose mandate or not, because everybody they cry say they thief their mandate. So if we sit down now and they watch article talk say, literally he said Obi worked for Tinubu. Go and watch it on Linda. He didn't say it in those exact words, but he said if Obi had not let that Obi, I can't play it because it's somebody else's content, but I will listen to it and use his exact words. He's go and watch it. It's on Linda Ikeji.
Yeah.
Look at this one. Bradust 222. Before I block him, let me just pin in comments. He says Daddy Freeze now anywhere below face. Can you see how idiotic? Can you see what a waste of space? As this guy be the only thing he is useful for is gas cylinder 9 being head, so that they fit plug in ear to gas cooker. The gas where they in head, where in brain suppose they fit cook for 1,000 people. See as person waste. If to say government no, therefore no allow in mama born, therefore as the mama they get belly, therefore they come out. Because see what he turn to. One tablet of Postinor could have prevented this guy. We now have to deal with him.
You don't even talk to your elders anyhow.
See, look at him. A waste. Because see, just go and watch the documentary what the article talk. Article literally said that Peter Obi divided his votes. So what does that mean? It means he gave Tinubu an advantage that Tinubu would not have had if Peter Obi was with him. So in short, all of them way they cry, say the thief Peter Obi mandate. Peter Obi now come out mandate for Atiku hand, because if Peter Obi and Atiku had come together, they would have done better than Tinubu. So Atiku people,
they undermined Obi. They undermined him.
Atiku people believe say Obi people work for Tinubu.
But now he's now agreeing because he now saw the force. He was thinking, is it no election? How many people go really vote? They are all online. So a lot of them feel like it's just an online frenzy. They don't know these online people will become foot soldiers that will eventually
structure. It happened. You see, it happened to both Tinubu and Atiku. They looked at them. They said, "Is it not 4 people tweeting in a room?
Is inside a room.
They made them leave them." But it actually worked in Tinubu's favor, because Atiku's strongholds were now diluted. So waiting for the one powerful vote come turn to 2 votes wey not reach. Baba just forge ahead.
Those votes were allocated. They were allocated.
We know, no. We know that Nigeria happened though. We know that Nigeria happened though. Gislova they here, Gislova we hail. We know that Nigeria happened. Nigeria happened. But what I'm telling you is what Atiku used his mouth to say on. I saw it on Linda K. Let me show you I tried to download it, but I wasn't successful. I don't know why. I just couldn't download that particular video. Normally, you can get videos of, that is it, Atiku Abubakar press conference. It's on Linda Ekeji's blog. This is the exact video. I wish I could forward it to you. It says, Peter Obi was in a rush. Nothing could have stopped him from being my running mate. He got scared and left PDP. Governor said they must produce my running mate. My chief of staff and others were formerly an alliance with Labour Party. PDP, as in he said it. He literally, Atiku said that Peter Obi divided his vote. Just go and watch it. It was released.
But at the time when Atiku, Peter Obi was the running mate to Atiku, Peter Obi had not become this popular. So if he knew he would be this popular, and I also feel like, I think what actually made Peter Obi this popular was because he flagged a new flag, which was Labour Party. I mean, don't you think so? Because people were tired of PDP. So I was thinking that he flown a new flag, which was LP, and that was what made him popular. And he actually he said what actually made a lot of youths know that, oh, this person is different. And he actually challenged a lot of people.
Now, a lot of people are saying, we collected his vote, we did not divide his vote. Whether you see, my problem is people don't understand politics. By collecting his vote, you divided his vote. So where Atiku would have matched Tinubu, Atiku no fit come match him because you collect or dilute or whatever English you want to use. If Obi was with Atiku, Tinubu no fit win this election. Tinubu no fit win this election. If Obi was with Atiku, just look at it. Just look. Now's the Nigeria now.
As a running mate, Obi will never be popular because they will not vote Atiku. They will never vote Atiku. Obi will not be popular. Never. The strategy will even be broken. Obi will not be popular. Obi was popular because he's single, except Atiku will be his vice. But if Atiku will be the forerunner, no, but me, I will never even look at Obi twice. That's what I feel, though. It may be my opinion and it's wrong, but I just feel like because Atiku is an old wine. Nobody would like to vote an old wine.
But the old wine was the second strongest. That old wine where nobody won't vote. Now it comes second though.
That is reason. I've been following Nigeria's politics since 2011. 2011 actively. Since 2011.
I want to ask you a question. Since 2011, when you started following Nigerian politics actively, mention one election that was not rigged.
All were rigged. From 1999.
So if rigging is a common denominator, we need to work around it.
Of the game. For them, rigging is part of the game. Like
so it's like gbogbo wọn ló máa rig. You understand? Listen, I started monitoring election since the 1990s. I remember as a 16-year-old, people they go vote. People will not reach me for age. They give them 50 cover to go vote. I be 16 or I be underage, and people were senior for hood. They go vote.
So has been part of the calculation.
So if we are now crying now that this particular election was rigged, waiting you won't make Jonathan do for an election where Buhari take enter. Waiting you won't make Olufalaye say for the election waiting Obasanjo take enter. Do you understand what? So you are complaining about a standard. Rigging election in Nigeria is a standard. It's not like the last 4 elections were okay, then they can't rig this one, then we are starting to cry. Rigging election in Nigeria is as standard and a standard bank. One election where they just conclude before this one, we cause fight. They say the state where they vote, the entire population of the state no reach the voters where that party take win. As in the whole population of the state no reach only your own votes. The matter they cut. I no one mention the state. Those of now we no.
But the difference between all those riggings and this one is that from, at least in my own opinion, from 2011 when Save Nigeria told the people. Told the politicians that they should change Yaradua, that Yaradua is sick, that they should install Jonathan. You understand? They brought in Jonathan. You know, at that time, Jonathan went for his own personal election, first election, which was 2011, which he had no shoes, he had no whatever, and he came in through that. You understand? But he was loved. Not that they did not rig it, he was loved. So now he went out of love for Nigerians in 2015. People now took their love to say Baba in 2015. So it was still rigged, but it was still the choice of the people. So it's better if you rig, if you're a choice, than when you rig and you are not a choice.
You see, Baba, this thing where you talk,
That is where we feel fooled in this election.
Hold on. This thing where you talk, I put it to test twice. The day before yesterday and yesterday. I will put it to test again. I want you to count with me. If you like the outcome of this election, raise your hand. If you don't like the outcome of this election, do thumbs down. Count them for 30 minutes. You see that they'll be on par. Just, you did this Instagram. Just the watch. If you like the outcome of this election, just raise your 2 hands. If you dislike the outcome of this election, do like this. Dari, make we count. Just don't worry. Me and you will count them now. Just watch. Just let's count it for 20 minutes. You will see that, look, the first person that voted said he's happy. Look at it, Dari. The second person said he's happy. The third person said he's happy. The fourth person said he's happy. The fifth person said he's not happy.
No, this is not the preempted.
No, now look at this. The sixth one, 6-1 now, 7-1, 8-1, 8-2, 9-1, 9-2. 9-3, 9-4, 9-5, 10-5, 10-6, 10-7, 10-8, 10-9, 11-9. Papa, I don't do this thing. I don't try this thing before. You will watch it like this and you will see that. You see, the problem is the people that are complaining are louder than the ones that are just sitting down saying, well, okay, it is what it is. If you actually sat down to take a vote, you'll be amazed that they are almost the people. So what happened is a lot of people are crying on social media. Now, you need to understand that the elites, the elites did not want Tinubu to win. But there are so many other people. Just try it. We've done it so many times. With this, the third time, you see that instead of you are supposed to have expected everybody doing like this. It will not be like that. It will be like this, some like it will be a divided vote. Now, people wanted Say Baba. They made it look like he wanted Say Baba. Most of the people that I knew back then did not want Say Baba.
Okay.
Most of the people I knew did not want Say Baba. Just look, they see the hands. You will see like this. So at the end of the day, Us saying is the people's favorite or the people are difficult to judge for. Me, that's why I just thank God say my own candidate they far back, they in contention. make we no cry on top am. Let's move on. Let's not fight. The day the rigging favor say Baba, let's imagine rigging favor say Baba, no problem. Today rigging no favor us. Make we no buy ourselves on top am. Is either all of us come and we say we are going to stop being Nigerians and are going to work and be different, or we self go learn this rigging. As they rig us, we rig them back. We turn out to rigor mortis. Hey. Yeah. Femi Aderogba from Atiku's camp wants to say something. Femi Aderogba wants to say something. Femi.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
You don't off light.
No, I can only see myself here.
I can't see you. I can't even see Dari again, Seth.
I cannot see I am only seeing myself here. Let me join again, sir.
Okay, join again. Join again. One day we go just do this live. We go just see Jagaban here. Network no good though. And guess what? I could see you on my other phone. Hey, that is safe. Network no good. Our network safe na still Nigeria idea. Chai. One day we could just do this live. We go just see Jagaban here. This lover they yap me say my candidate show. Please, this lover, I don't appreciate it. Una don't yap me tire. One person tell me, I swear that person no fit make am for this life. He tell me say she already get 500 votes. Say my own vote now make am 500. Say if I no vote, she already forget 499. I no go ever forgive that person for my life. How you go yap my candidate reach like that? Anyway, God will judge all of us. In fact, from now on, me I even believe that Obi people thief Shore mandate. Right now, in fact, any obedient where I see now, I go lock in shirt because una thief our mandate. Chebi Atiku talk say thief mandate. There is a Nollywood movie coming up, a blockbuster Nollywood movie, The Stolen Mandate, featuring Atiku Abubakar, Peter Gregory Obi, Omoyele Sowore, whose mandate was stolen. Let's find out at a cinema near you. Stolen mandate. Baba, I did do voiceover that year. Coco boy, I hail you. How now they do? Those of you watching on TikTok, please remember to send me gift to TikTok people. I love you. Make I even hail all the people who send me top gifts. Make I bring this lover alive. Make this lover even talk. No, see who mandates the tifo. Obedient we stand. Someone say if we cut anybody vote na show. Yes, you cut our vote. I swear I no fit forgive una. In fact, my cousin will be obedient. I don't block him for my phone. Una no let us get vote. Jace lover. Washere. Stolen mandates. Iyala ya father won. Hey, you know enter 2,000 people now. 2,004. 3,000. Hey, this lover get crowd. 5,002. Stolen mandate. 6-4. This lover, you suppose fund this movie, sponsor this movie. Stolen mandate. 8K. 82. 83. Oh yeah. Stolen mandate. Part 1, 2, and 3. Hey. Ada Carl, make I bring you live. Ada Carl and Ada Blessing, make I carry two Ada Blessing come. This lover, we hello, we dey gbadu now. Oh boy, come and see as this lover just rigged the system. 8,000 people just come here. Oh boy, this lover rigged this whole system. How many days before 700 they watch the live? This lover come here, turn on to 8,300. Now so that they take rig election. This lover beg, can't they rig my life from time to time? Eh? Ada Blessing, Ada Carl, where una dey? Oh yeah, make we round off. Mary, hey, my beautiful Mary sister, oh, Mary, oh, go live with Mary. Finally, after this, we go and sleep. I'm sorry, Nigerians. Nigerians happened to all of us. Our candidates did not do well because the system was rigged. But what can we do? We continue to pray to God. Say make we go learn rigging. Because like say, this rigging they work. Mary.
Hi, Daddy Freeze.
How are you, my darling?
Hello. How are you doing?
Can we see your face? This one that you are hiding from camera. Happy election, oh.
I'm coming. Sorry, I was just doing some things here. How is everything? I hope the atmosphere is a bit calm in Nigeria right now.
Atmosphere is cuckoo calm. Oh. It be like say one rain for Lagos. I call my mother-in-law for Port Harcourt. She say Hamatan they bite them for Port Harcourt. So everybody get cold. I say rain fall the day before yesterday, 4 yesterday. As in even the Nigerian weather they don't rig them. Because
everybody's angry.
For Port Harcourt na Hamatan, for Lagos na rainy season.
But you know what I think? I think the time.
Come, Mary, what is this thing you are doing? Are you just wearing your clothes one by one?
No, I'm not though. I was working, so I'm trying to fix some things. I'm going to come on live now. Don't worry.
I dey wait for you.
Like you now, we have ring light camera in our house, so we are coming on live.
See as you quickly go wear your hair. See as you quickly go wear your hair, wear your eyeglass.
Oh my goodness. What's going on now?
We are good, oh. We are good, oh.
Yeah, thank God. I hope everybody, I was in support of Obi, but you know, what happens, and I believe that I pray, you know, when they say, when something doesn't go your way, it ends up going your way, right? So I hope and pray that despite the fact that we didn't want this person, but he will end up working for our good. So everyone should just calm down. Everybody should just relax. It's annoying, but you never know. Maybe Obi is not meant to get there. Who knows? Maybe the troubles of Nigeria might not even be what he needs to carry at this point. So everybody needs to calm down, work with the new administration. I mean, they should go ahead and fight it if they want to, but the way Nigeria is, we all know how Nigeria is. It might not get anywhere. I'll be honest, especially being a lawyer that has practiced in Nigeria, going to election tribunal, it might not. Yeah, I practiced in Nigeria for 4 years plus before I moved here. I was in litigation full time before I moved here. So I don't know. I just hope, you know, they have a good fighting chance with all the evidence and everything, but because of the nature of Nigeria, how volatile things are, and the leg of the person, the Jagaban himself, it might be hard to fight, but I wish them the best. But regardless, everyone should just work with the new administration, and hopefully things will work out for us.
Amen. Let us work with the administration, because if anything happen, I shall take my hand with you.
Exactly.
If anything should happen, I shall take my hand with you. Forget that pastor where they preach for the 29th of May. They no go give out to Tinubu. If not me, may they go carry that pastor, make DSS go ask a question. That thing where they talk in a prophecy. As far as I'm concerned, now in-house gist thing go here for somewhere where military people sit down, they talk, waiting they want do. He goes sit down here waiting military people say they want do Nigeria, or make they go ask him where again prophecy from. Say in COB they cry. Say army arrest Jagaban for the 29th of May. That one no be prophecy na in-house gist. May they go carry am. DSS una get customer. DSS, make una go ask that pastor which be the army officers wey wan plan that coup. Ah, that one no be prophecy.
Vision is another story for another day.
Oh, pastor.
Different case.
Pastor.
Honestly.
Many people they come out say Tinubu no be our president, Tinubu no be our president, Tinubu no be our president. Now so now they start. French government don't call, congratulate. British government don't call, congratulate. American government don't call, congratulate. All of them don't plan partnership where they go take work with them. But you no be. Baba, they news now.
People also need to understand that Nigeria is a sovereign state. No matter how much you tag the international community, they cannot interfere with the business locally. We've got independence. So people that you might sign petitions and they might look into it and they might ban some people. But Nigeria is now sovereign. They cannot invade Nigeria. That's what people need to understand.
They don't invade Ukraine first.
Exactly.
Baba, make una, you see one thing with Nigerians is we don't learn. Show una see as Ukraine be. If una like, make una try the fight war. Right now, just go look Ukraine. Now so what they be. So here's my own. We say Showore too, we go tribunal. We say we go, everybody go court. We'll go collect our mandate. Why una they laugh?
How effective is our legal system? That's another thing we should look at.
Oh, the legal system that you rigged that favored you last year, because now it does not favor you, is now bad.
If they won't do anything.
Let's take a look at during the Naira situation. Buhari will say his own, the Supreme Court will say yes, the CBN governor. It's almost like we're lawless. So I worry for the people that want to run to the courts for justice.
Courts for this Nigeria. God go bless anybody with the wrong go there. Please, I want us to discuss about that particular pastor. Waiting be the name of that pastor. Please, everybody quickly. That pastor we talk saying see vision. Say will be the cry. Una no see that video. Destiny Amaka dey here. She watched that video. Please, let this video get to DSS. Dear DSS, please invite that particular pastor. Somebody television they on. Whose television is on? Mute your television. No. Adana, your television they on. Femi Aderoba, your television. Who saw that particular video? DSS, I beg you in the name of God, go and ask that man where he got that inside gist from. That thing no be prophecy. Be like say they want staff club where military generals sit down, they plan waiting they want to do this Nigeria. Make una gist lover. Please, everybody mute your mic so I can talk. Please, dear DSS, help us ask Uncle where he takes see that kind in-house gist prophecy from. Which military Mami market in go drink beer? Being go hang out. Here, military people they talk. Say for 29th or say first of all they go say there will be riots. There will be Shay tell us waiting. Two things that I'm worried about that particular prophecy is either he's inciting people to follow a specific path. He is indirectly, because to me that particular prophecy is not me. I know say pastor walk and person we sit down, they write letter to abroad people. The difference not many, but you see this particular one is a bit too volatile because he mentioned riots, he mentioned people losing lives, he said they were going to arrest BAT. So dear DSS, that pastor we did that video, una go don't see him by now. I beg, make una help me invite him. Make una help me question him. Because anything we will throw this country into jeopardy. Listen to me, if you won't carry this country, give 4-year-old pikin make you run. As long as there is peace, me, I'm fine. But that one way they won't scatter, they say he say for the day of the election, they'll come do interim government. I watched that video. that man, in my humble opinion, is dangerous. Taste buds, watch that video, she begin fear. That is too insightful. Don't incite the people. Don't try to teleguide what you want them to do so that it go look like, say, your prophecy. Right now, people are vulnerable, and anything that comes out of a church is believed to be fact. Let me tell you, even the Bible you are holding, Ada is here, she knows. A lot of the things inside the Bible are not fact, let alone church. Church where person go sit down, dream, when they dream by himself, when he get malaria, I can't tell you, I say, God talk to Ram. You know, see how many people say God said the election will be like this, God said God. Nigerian God, they lie. Nigerian God. Nobody lie, reach Nigerian God. What God cannot do does not exist. Angels fool the whole poly unit. Angels, they follow everybody, they rig. Angels are watching, but they still they rig. Where they carry those angels come from? Oil rig. Anyway, nothing concern me. The only thing where I want to talk be say that particular pastor make DSS help us question him. Say where you see him saying go future, come back. Say I'm from the future. Please, that time machine when you take go back to the future, make they help us ask and before that pastor carry this Nigeria put for where we no one go. Femi Aderogba, what are your thoughts?
All right. Good morning, Daddy Freeze. Good morning, everyone. It's a privilege to join this show once again. Well, the election has come and it has gone. Just that there are a lot of lessons to learn from the election. And one of the lessons we have to learn is that whenever we actually want to kick out a particular government, there is always a need for strong alliance. We should always try to let our tactical judgment, we should always let it rule over our emotions. And that will actually bring me to the part, to the obedience movement. Honestly, I have nothing against the obedience movement. You know, we see things in different dimensions. Some people can actually say this is the right way, and other people can actually say this is the wrong way. So obedient movement, to the best of their knowledge, they believe they actually went the right way. But what can we actually say about their preparation? The preparation, it appears good, but it's not that kind of strong to actually win a federal election. Look at it now. We all know that if you want to win election in Nigeria, it is highly necessary for you to have coverage in almost all the region. Now, when I did, because I followed the election from day one till the last day, and I completed all the results. And one of those things I did was trend analysis. How is Obi vote growing from one state to another? I realized that in Jigawa, where he had some votes, it was low. In Yobe, low. Kaduna, low. Sokoto, low. Gombe, low. This means that all the northern states and the southwest states, they had lesser representation there. The only place where they had stronger representation is Lagos State. And we all know that Lagos State is actually a state that is mixed of different tribes. So since they are dominant there, it's expected of them. But election is not about how you win in your strong area. It's all about how you win in other people's territory. And that is what really determines your strength and the quality of your preparation. So if we are going to look at how the voting pattern in Adamawa, northwest, northeast of Nigeria, we can realize that there were no strong presence of obedient movement in that area. And that is why many people are saying the election is rigged, that they defranchise them whatsoever. No, it is because the voting pattern in their weak point area is not as much as is expected. Now, they said the election is rigged. And I ask one question: if election is rigged, if you study the southeastern part of Nigeria, I did the regional analysis, and I realized that the Labour Party had 91% of the entire vote in that region. Are we now saying that the 91% that they had in the southeast, are we saying they are not rigged? Are we saying that they are all based on free and fair? Let's come to the Southwest. In the Southwest, Obi had like 40-something%. Labour APC had like something like 30%, and PDP had something like 20%. So now, if we compare it to Anambra, we realize that the election was based on ethnicity, technically, because a region has 91%, and in another region, there were fair representation of all parties. So my own advice is that we should not always cry foul stuff when we are losing. We should also embrace the fact that the system is corrupt. And when you want to win in a corrupt system, you always need to do your SWOT analysis or PES2 analysis. You need to consider your political environment, your economic environment, your social environment, the technological environment. And you realize that in Nigeria, the political environment does not always support the opposition party to actually win election as expected. Also, you will agree with me that the technological environment is not also favorable for opposition to win an election. And because of this fact, we can say that Obedient movement was great, but it would have been great if they form alliance with PDP. And PDP also have their lessons to learn. By now, we should understand that we cannot win election without alliance across board. Look at it. Obi has 6 million. Atiku has 6 million. If we match these both together, that's 12 million. Even if APC read their vote, that particular 6 million is 12 million. Automatically, PDP or any candidate from alliance would have won the election. So we have to know now that if we want to kick out this particular government in the future, both PDP and Labour Party, since they are factions of different parties, they need to come together and prepare other. But if Obedient movement said no, they are not actually coming together for alliance.
I want to ask you a question, Femi. I want to ask you a question. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. A lot of obedience, a lot of people are cursing this young man out, saying he works for Tinubu. He was one of the team members for Team Atiku Abubakar on my debate that I used to have every single Tuesday called Clash of the Supporters. He is a PDP member. He supports Atiku Abubakar. So you see, that's the binary thinking of obedience. As long as person no support Obi, automatically the person they support Tinubu. You guys can never go far if you continue binary thinking. Me, they don't cost me tire. Me na show me I follow JJ. Make una text talk say we no get votes, no problem. But you see, there's something obedience keeps saying, and you, because I've worked with you for a long time and I respect your analytical thinking and the way you employ statistics when it comes to stating your case. A lot of obedience believe that Obi actually won the election, but it was rigged. I want to ask you, in your humble opinion, from your understanding and the facts before you, do you think Obi won the election? Question one. And question two, if Obi goes to court, what exactly is he going to do in that court? And what is he going to get from that court, in your opinion? Those are my questions.
Okay. Well, the simple answer is that Obi did not actually win that election. That is just a simple answer. Because the fact and the figure point to it that election favor Obi in some region and doesn't favor him in some region. Since it doesn't favor him in some region and the number were not satisfactory, it doesn't meet the INEC requirement. So he didn't actually win the election. So now, for tribunal, it is normal for every politician to always prove that because an election doesn't favor him, he can make a conclusion that they've stolen his mandate. But I must confess, it's better for Obedient movement to actually think of 2027 than wasting time at the law court. Because who owns the judicial system in Nigeria? We all know that the ruling party owned the judicial system. Atiku tried it in 2019. What did they bring out of it? Even when Obi was there. And for what would be the evidences? That would be the question. What would be the evidences of voting? Is it what the party agent brought that would be the evidences? Or what INEC actually submitted from the IRED, that will be their evidence. So we need to understand that we should move from this ideology of because I lose the election, they rig the election. We should rather start thinking like I lose the election, even though there are malpractice in the system, I was not generally acceptable. In the future election, how will I win? Buhari did that in 2015, 2011, 2007, when it was coming based on regional basis, like Obi was coming. He was also losing the election. But the moment he formed merger with Asiwaju, we can see that despite the fact that PDP wanted like to get something manipulated, the alliance made make Buhari to become the president. And you can see what happened in this election as well. The alliance also helped Asiwaju to get the election. So it's a waste of time for Obi to go to court and start proving what is not. Let them accept the defeat. They've tried. Let them accept the defeat and let's move on in peace. Instead of insulting one another, let's coexist.
Now, I want to ask you a question for the balance, Femi.
Okay,
you have debated the best of Obi candidates. You have debated the best of Asiwaju candidates on my live on Clash of the Supporters. So I want to ask you a question. Do you think Tinubu really won this election, in your opinion? Because I can see a lot of people asking that question. Did Tinubu actually win the election? What is your take as an Atiku Abubakar supporter?
Well, because I followed the election from the beginning to the end, based on what was presented per state, I will still say that Tinubu won that election. If anybody is against the fact that he won the election, even Atiku, because Atiku has spoken today, he said a lot of things, and he also blamed the poor alliance between Labour Party and PDP. He also blamed the storm on their failure. So I will say that yes, Tinubu won the election. It's for us in PDP and Labour Party to learn our lessons. We have also been winning election for many years. And look at it, during Obasanjo time, there are some discrepancy in our electoral system. During at that time, we only have free and fair election during Jonathan time. And I think Gage was also credible. But election after that were based on manipulations and discrepancies. So I will say based on the data they brought so far, election was won, but it was rigged. But we should not waste time going to court. Let's learn our lessons. Let's come together towards 2027 and ensure that we kick out APC. That is my take.
Okay, brilliant. Now, I want to ask you a question. Peter Obi did not win the mandated 25% in 25 states. Do you think that was rigged against him, or do you think he genuinely did not make the cut?
It was not rigged genuinely. Let's watch where Peter Obi has actually won. That's why I stated that fact. Peter Obi won and got highest vote in Lagos, Enugu, Abuja, Nasarawa, Cross River, Akwa Ibom. All these states are South and Southeast. And these were the strong area of Peter Obi. If Peter Obi vote actually reflected the region interest and it actually brought in those kind of votes, I will not say that in other region where it failed, I will not conclude that his election was rigged. So it's okay. Look at Osun now. Look at Osun. When Labour Party during the Osun election, when they asked Labour Party about their candidate said he doesn't even recognize Peter Obi. In Osun State, where there is Labour Party and vying for the post of governorship. So now, when the election came, they don't even have much vote from that region. Same thing as Oyo State and some other neighboring states in the southwest. So I will say that the election is just a representation of the influence of Peter Obi across all regions. So they should stop creating this kind of foul play that it was rigged. If when Labour Party won in Lagos State, did they mention that it was rigged? They were on social media celebrating it. They said, wow, they won Tinubu territory. Nobody was crying foul play that it was rigged. It was when the entire stuff keep coming against them and they start shouting that it was rigged. And since they have been complaining that it was rigged, have they ever mentioned in Southeast that the election was rigged there? They keep mentioning their weak point. The election was rigged. So I don't agree with them that they have good representation in those regions. They have the ambition, but their preparation was low. And they have a good start. If they can continue over the years, honestly, they may overtake the ruling party. But for now, they should just forget it. We should move on. Moving on is the next thing for us to do.
All right, Ada, you have a question, and then Mary can say something, and then we close. Ada, what's your question? By the way, Ada is a member of the Labour Party. She supports Peter Gregory Obi. So, Ada, go ahead. Feel free. Let's hear what you have to say.
I've always been apolitical. This is actually the very first time I am getting interest in politics. But I have a question for you. How credible is our data in Nigeria? Let's start with that. And again, how did INEC get the results that they're collating, since those results were not transmitted electronically in today's Nigeria? No, for real. And then let's talk about numbers in Nigeria. Do we actually have the exact data of the number of people in Nigeria today? How come all of a sudden we want to trust the numbers given to us by INEC? Let's start with that.
Okay, please, can I note your question down so that I wouldn't mix words together?
How well is data provision in Nigeria? How reliable is data in Nigeria? Let's start with that. And again, how did INEC get these numbers that they collated, considering the fact that these results were not transmitted electronically within the short period of time?
Okay. Data collation is in time of the election, right? You know, if you actually follow the process of the election in Nigeria, you will understand that the data acquisition...
If you're watching me on TikTok, please help me reach my goal. I need some hearts on TikTok. Help me reach my goal. My top gifters I will follow you back, and I will tell everybody to follow you. If you're watching on TikTok now, please support my channel. Help me attain my
the INEC is going to get the original.
what I want to attain. What's it called?
And forward it to the right headquarter. That is how it's data collation work in Nigeria. Are you getting it? Now, to the matter of how can we trust it, I will say that, well, we can trust our data collation up to, like, we can give it 70% confidence level, or we can give it 30% errors. Yes, 70% in the sense that over the years, there has been cases at the tribunal, and they realize that the percentage of areas that people do say they are rigging election, they realize that it's not as much as they do exaggerate it. It is just some polling unit, or like 30% of the polling units that were actually a representation of failure. And anyone that has been at the tribunal, they always bank on this. So I would say that our data collection system, when it comes to electoral stuff, can be trusted up to 70%. But the remaining 30% error is dangerous and is the one causing havoc to us. Now, in the future, if I have to advise INEC on how to get data, I will say that we should start acting like a leader in the world. We can, an average Nigerian, maybe someone in university now has access to laptop. That means that we are not being informed technologically. We cannot be representing ourselves. We cannot be representing ourselves as a backward nation. That means that we should deploy technology in transmitting our results electronically, but not the way they are doing it. We need to have a functionality on our Beaver system that can actually ensure that there is a digital signature and the results are being inputted into the system and can actually easily be transmitted to the INEC database. And when it gets transmitted to INEC database, we can get the result under 5 minutes. This is what I mean. Now, let's assume we have polling unit A, and after they voted, they said PDP got 20 votes, APC got 30 votes, NMPP get 40 votes. In that Beaver system, they should have an input system that can allow them to input those stuff. The moment they input those stuff, they can press submit. When they press submit, that thing automatically go into their database. And when it go to their database, automatically it auto-populates and the results come out quickly. And by doing that thing, we will be able to actually query the integrity of our data. What do I mean by that? After they've inputted those things into the Beavers, like, okay, PDP, APC, whatsoever, there should be, they budgeted like billions of naira for this election. There should be like a digital signature, like pen, that every party agent can append signature to. they can print it out for them as their copy. So if anybody say, oh, in this police unit, we feel that this data has been manipulated, they will just ask police unit, they will tap into the system, they will bring it out. Automatically, they will compare with what they have. And that's all. So I would say that
that was supposed to happen, but these things actually did not happen. Did they happen? For real, they
that's
didn't.
why.
And they have
That's why.
took 4 years to prepare with these levers, but they didn't. And then they're giving us paper encrypted data. And
Hold on. Ada, let me answer your question. Look at the Naira change and how it affected Nigerians and how everything went skyrocketed. You need to understand that Nigeria, even though rigging is an issue, like I said, in every election in Nigeria, rigging has been a standard. From NPN of Shehu Shagari time and UPN, all those Awolowo time, they don't the rig election, they come to today. So rigging is a standard. But you also need to understand that Nigerianness is also a standard. Look at the way the system was disrupted with the change of Naira notes. That will explain how the election process is also going to get truncated by Nigerianness. Where there's supposed to be light, there will be no light. Where there's supposed to be server, there will be no server. Look at today. How many times have you gone into a shop in the UK to pay with your card and they did not have network? Mary, you live in Canada. How many times have you gone into how long have you been in Canada?
4 years.
In 4 years, how many times have you gone into a store in Canada to buy things and you presented your card and they said, sorry, our card system is not working?
Never.
Let me tell you, today it happened to me 3 times. Let me tell you the story. You walk into a supermarket, you will buy stuff, then they'll say there's no network. Sometimes they'll tell you, unless you have Access Bank, or they'll mention 2 banks, they'll tell you, Zenith and GTB, they are not working. Then they'll tell you to do transfer. So when you live in a country like that, what do you expect from an electoral process that requires electronic transmission? Yesterday it still happened to me. You will give them your card, they will deduct the money without it being reflected. As I'm talking to you now, I have 35,000 naira that I paid a hospital a month ago from GT Bank that I've not been able to get back because I don't know if the banks are now open. They deducted my money, they didn't pay the hospital, so I have to drive to the bank and fill a form that they did not pay me my money. So technology in Nigeria is backward. You need to understand that. So anything that involves technology in Nigeria will have the Nigerian factor hiccup. How many times have you gone to pay? I've been embarrassed before. There was a time I went for a breakfast meeting with one of Mike Adenuga's sons. We just sat down to have a discussion over breakfast at one hotel in Ikoyi. I want to remember the name of that hotel. Very popular hotel now. It's not the George, not George's, the other one. With Baker. So we had breakfast. And we're done with breakfast. I wanted to go and pay. Baba, it can't be like say I don't get money to eat food. Though. My card declined. Then he was now offering to pay. I felt so embarrassed. Last, at the end of the day, my card went. After thoroughly embarrassing me. So when you are talking about something that requires technology and you are putting Nigeria inside that equation, what do you really expect to get? It's like you pick a girl on the street and she's saying, hey, 5,000 naira for the night, and you say you want to marry her, and then you are crying that she's cheating on you. What really are you expecting from a system? We are not, when it comes to technology in Nigeria, we are severely backward. Let me tell you something. I traveled abroad. I can't realize, say, my phone lasts 2 hours or 3 hours longer than it lasts in Nigeria. Do you know why? Because the connection with network is more seamless. So the phone doesn't have to be roaming up and down the street looking for the network. If do you know I realized that my iPhone stopped heating up? Even in the hot summer, my iPhone was cool because it was not overworking itself to get to the. So, what do you really expect from Nigeria? How many times have you wanted to host a meeting on WhatsApp or Zoom, and then Nigeria happens and you cannot connect? I was watching Channels TV. Was it Channels TV today? While they were transmitting Peter Obi's speech, I was watching him live. It went off like 3 times. It went off like 3 times. So we need to also understand. So we need to also understand the handicaps of technology in Nigeria. And we also, sorry, let me just quickly say something. And we also need to understand that all candidates play on the emotions of their supporters. And Peter Obi is not innocent. I was watching the live. I even said I was going to discuss it. Peter Obi said the amount of money there was, he cried. And why did he cry? Because some girl needed 70,000 naira for an oven. Did you watch the Peter Obi discussion?
Yeah.
And he said the money that people used to drink wine is what that girl would have used to buy her oven. And my question is, who is importing the wine? So and everybody was crying, and I was like, oh, hello. And they were clapping. I'm like, wine that you are importing. I don't have anything against Peter Obi. I love him. I think he's a brilliant guy. And I think he will have made a great president. But Ada knows me. If you want to get me, you can never get me emotionally. Use any other thing. To me, that was like, wow. Maybe you they bring in the wine. So we need to also detach ourselves emotionally. Would I stand here and tell you this election was not rigged? Am I mad? Am I stupid? Has there ever been an election in Nigeria that was not rigged? I told you, rigging is the common denominator of all Nigerian elections, even the ones we do on this live. If we do election now, una go still rig am. Earlier on this afternoon, I said, raise your hand if you like the outcome. Do like this if you dislike the outcome. People were rigging it. I don't know if you're there, Femi. Adirogba.
Yes, I was there. I saw
so that's my own take. And sorry, let me not interrupt any further.
Okay, I want to say something. There is this narrative that's been circulating that Obi stole Atiku's mandate because if he did not contest, Atiku would have gotten more votes. Please tell me, when Obi did not indicate interest running for this presidential position, why wasn't Atiku winning for the 3 times or 4 times he came out to run for this position? That's one. And bear in mind, the same Atiku that did not win all this counted number of times that he's been coming out, you think he would have won now without Obi's presence, or he would have won if Obi was a supporter, like what's it called? If Obi was like his deputy, you think that would have his vice, that would have given him an upper edge? The same reason why people have not found him worthy to give him that position, my brother, he wouldn't have still stood a chance.
Okay. Yes, sincerely, I liked all the questions you asked. They were intelligent and smart ones. Yeah, let me answer your question. Before you even asked this question, I told you, I said one thing that is missing in PDP is alliance. And that is the problem of PDP. Why Atiku lost that 2019 election was still a matter of alliance. And why he lost this 2023 election again is still a matter of alliance. PDP, they have not gotten that area right. Everyone believes is the master of all. Look at what Wike did. Look at what Sheyi Makinde did. Look at what Benue Governor did. They believe they are powerful. So if everyone believes in their own intelligence and these things, the kind of things keep revolving, is a cancer to the party. And when there is it's just like a body.
Thank you so much for buying me hearts.
No matter how strong
Irene Baba 7. I'm gonna follow you, Irene. Thank you so much for buying me hearts. Thank you, Irene. I'm following you right back. Everybody, please follow Irene. Irene Babs 77.
ticket.
Follow
That is
Irene
honest.
Barb
Now,
77.
regarding your question, you said without Peter Obi, would it have won election? I've told you, I studied the trend of this election. I realized that the only thing that affected Alhaji Atiku Abubakar was the election in the South and election in the Southeast. 91%, 91%, Labour Party got 91% of the entire vote in Southeast. Let's assume Atiku was able to extract like 40% to that. He would have actually matched up with Asiwaju. So there is this.
Wouldn't have been able to.
It would have the gap between Asiwaju. Wait, the gap between Asiwaju and Atiku was not that much, which he can actually get from the Southeast. Look at the South as well. The gap between him could have actually been done in those regions. So there is this Obi factor that really affected Alhaji Atiku Abubakar.
Okay, a lot of people are saying, first of all, I need you to know that I'm not happy with Obi because Obi took Showore's mandate.
That means we cannot win now.
No. Oh, Shebi, una talk say Tinubu take on our own mandate. Let me tell you why I believe Obi took our mandate. The fight for democracy, the fight was Showore's fight. He started this fight. He went to prison for this fight. He fought for NSAS. Showore for many years was not allowed to leave Abuja. So Showore fought for the people. And I believe Obi came and, whether you like it or not, along ethnic lines, was able to canvass the people that normally would have voted for Showore. So, as una dey cry, say una be obedient, say una dey cry, say Tinubu collect una mandate. Me and other people who believe in the only youth and the only unrecycled politician, whether you like it or not, if you like, cry from today to tomorrow. Obi is a recycled politician. Cry if you like to cry, laugh if you want to laugh. As long as he has served before in an office in Nigeria, he is recycled. Maybe not as recycled as Atiku, maybe not as recycled as Tinubu, but he's recycled. So if you are talking about change, I don't see how Obi is the change. He was former PDP, former governor. He's not changed. The change is Showore. So if you obedient are angry that Tinubu stole your mandate, we will be Showore, we be youth. Wait till you want make we talk.
Daddy, please, did you watch Showore interview?
Yes, now I follow Showore back to back. Showore is on my speed dial on my phone.
Daddy, he said one thing. He said, see this Nigerian. Whenever they have issues that they want to go for campaign or what do they call it, protest. Now me, they will call me to that I should lead the protest. When it comes to election, they will go on ethnic stuff or whatsoever stuff. And he said, see, this time, no matter how you complain, no one call me. And if I have to go North Pakistan, to be honest with you, if we actually want that change, we actually claim it for. Honestly, it is all these youths that have not been in government as no one and dime with the cabas that actually have to lead us. But, you know, we Nigerian, we do things based on religion, based on tribal stuff, and possibly because of our emotions. Because look at it now, the vote that brought Buhari in was based on Redeemers thought as well. They said, wow, since he's a pastor, he will be deputizing Buhari and he will be informing Buhari on what to do, what not to do. Even at that, when things were going bad for the second bit of Asiwaju, of Buhari, do you know that the Redeemers still keep saying that, let's give you another chance on the platform of what? Religion.
Anyway, let Mary say something. So when this guy came and said, Daddy Freeze, I'm really disappointed at you. So what you said and you understood from what Peter Obi said. Let me tell you, I love Obi. He's a great guy. But I believe Obi stole the mandate of the youth from Showore. Whether he stole it. If there was no Obi, the vote would have been divided between Atiku and Showore. Showore will have stood a better chance.
But Showore can't win.
He can't win, but he will have stood a better chance to grow. We want to grow him for the future. So all this one that you are crying that Asiwaju is there, Asiwaju is there. Eh?
How many times has he contested? How many times?
He has contested like 3 times now.
What has actually been election results if allocated to him.
But you see, okay. Why is that? Is he not young enough? Is he not smart enough? Have you not heard his ideas? Do you understand? Listen to me. Sorry, guys. I'm going to break your heart. Idea for idea, Shore is superior to Obi. Idea for idea, Shore is superior to Obi. Argue it.
With Shore
I disagree.
I've actually treated him. I actually think right now that Nigerians are not ready for the change we crave for. Honestly.
Ideas. Have you heard Shore's ideas compared to Peter Obi's ideas? So here's my own take. Everybody they cry, obedience, no cry, no carry your cry, come meet me. Me too, I they cry, say the youth no enter. Obi no be youth, Obi na 60 something, no be youth. Shore na ain't be youth.
Much younger than what we have.
So don't be angry with me if I'm not sad that you are sad that you did not enter, because you divided my own vote. I want young Nigeria, but like Femi says, Shore did not have a chance, and neither did Obi. I'm not crying, neither should you. Mary, you have the last say. Let's close the live.
Well, from what Femi said, I just wanted to correct a few things. I agree that Obi did not have alliance with the North, and politics is a game of numbers, right? However, I think Obi stood a big chance. I'm a strong obedient, and I'm not saying this because I am an obedient, because I have a lot of friends whose parents are in government and they are APC supporters. So despite the fact that I was upset with the elections, I feel like Obi had a good chance. And yes, all elections are always rigged, always rigged. But this particular election is as if it was rigged shamelessly. As in, it was rigged shamelessly. I'll take, for example, Rivers State. Rivers State, even if Rivers State does not go to Labour Party, Rivers State is originally a PDP state. Rivers State, I have friends and have family members, my dad's brother, cousins, I have people that live in Rivers State. Almost all polling units that they were at, Labour Party was leading with 95% votes. They had people come intimidate them, collect the ballot box. Some of them even had policemen snatch it. It was horrible. This particular election, the intimidation was terrible. In Lagos, they said, oh yes, obedience won in Lagos. But I believe that the margin for Labour Party in Lagos should have been more. It should have been way more than what APC got. Tinubu won, yes, Tinubu got a lot of votes and everything, but I promise you, Rivers State would have been Labour Party easily. That was a completely stolen mandate. It was not, and they were not even hiding. They stole it by force. Lagos too was bad. That's why you see places like they're saying why did they rig in the east and this one, that one. You can only rig where you can rig. APC could rig in Lagos the way they did because they are in control in terms of having like manpower, agberos and all of that. They could rig properly in Lagos. They should take bus and go to the east and go and rig. It's not going to work. You can only rig where you can rig. Okay, look at Abuja that Obi won. You don't have all those you don't have those facilities on ground for them to do it in Abuja. And that's why Obi was able to win. You can only rig.
Buhari won in Abuja as well.
Sorry?
Buhari actually won in Abuja as well those days.
Nobody's happy with the current administration. So even if Buhari wanted to set up machineries for them to eat, it's not just going to work because there's just people are tired of the whole point is people do not want the current administration because they feel that they don't feel, but in reality, they have been taken backwards, and we all know what we are talking about.
Can I ask you a question, Ma? Can you please tell me the difference between Labour Party losing election in Southwest, broad Southwest, what I mean by Southwest, Osun, Ekiti, Oyo, Ondo, and can you also relate that with Labour Party winning in Southeast, Anambra, Enugu, and Co? Can you please relate?
The difference has more stronghold in the East because of tribe. Like you said, elections and all those things, it still works on religion and tribal
lines. And that's why Obi can win, have more numbers in the East. In the Southwest, he didn't get a lot of numbers, except for maybe Lagos and I don't know. Except for especially Lagos, because Lagos is metropolitan. You have a lot of people, different tribes and tongues in Lagos, not just Igbo, Yoruba. You have so many people. And then the elites, if you notice, a lot of the elites in Lagos, even in that Ikoyi that Tinubu lives.
No, I'm not talking about Oshun. No, I'm talking about Oshun, Oyo.
Oshun, because he didn't win Oshun because, first of all, he's not a Yoruba man. Oshun is not metropolitan the way it is in Lagos.
Now, let me break your heart. Let me break your heart over the Oshun matter. PDP won Oshun. And PDP candidate is not a Yoruba man, is Atiku.
But Oshun is a PDP state. That not the videos on state.
Yes.
But don't forget, Atiku lost in Delta. How about that?
Okowa, do you think people really care for Okowa in Delta State? You need to speak to Delta integers to hear from them.
Absolutely.
I feel
Anyway, guys. Anyway, guys. Mary. Hold on, Mary. I'm really impressed with your not. You not be fine girl for nothing. No, you get sense very well. Ada, wow. I was as in Ada's questions today amazed me. Ada, I mean, you are even what is it called? Femi Aderoba was taken aback by some of her questions. So I love it. I love beautiful women that have sense. I love it. It means a lot to me. I like to see women hold political conversations and then still slay while they're at it. So I'm really proud of you guys. I'm proud. I know you guys.
This is the first time we have discussion with obedience, and it's going to be peaceful.
Yes.
Enlightening and understanding.
Yes. Normal obedience. You see, it got to a stage where I just stopped arguing with them. Me, I like Shore. You cannot tell me Shore is a bad choice. But you see,
they are terrible on Twitter.
But you see, let me end this with saying one thing. Let me end this with saying one thing. Let's work together. For all you know, none of us here voted for Tinubu. Not Ada, not Mary, not Femi, and not me. But why don't we give him a chance? Maybe he is what Nigeria is actually looking for. People fear Tinubu. Tinubu has alliances. Tinubu has people. Tinubu can work. Or 2027 is just right around the corner. PDP, Labour Party, Shore, you guys have 4 years to prepare if Tinubu does not do well. But if he does well, that 4 years will stretch to 8. But that we will sit down here and not support our president-elect because we are all from different parties will work against us, not in our favor. So if you are angry, they say don't protest by burning your food. Don't protest against hunger by burning your food. We have a little food. Let's manage. Let's eat it. Let's see what the next 4 years brings while we strategize on how to go back there and put the youth in power. Because me, I don't believe 2027 belongs to any OB. Now we should get them. Obedience, go home to PDP so that Shore can have a chance. I love you, Peter Obi. I love every single one of the candidates and their supporters.
Atiku. I think PDP needs to work maybe, and I know it might be hard because the flag bearer is more like a judge. I don't think people, the fact that he's multiple times, I don't think people really believe that Atiku has the capacity to change Nigeria. And I'm speaking from my conversations with other people. I think your flag bearer might be
obedient or PDP people.
PDP
people.
Yes.
All I will say is that towards the 2027 election, I think we have good 4 years to prepare for that win. It's better we come home, you come home, so that we can dialogue together. We can find the best candidate, even outside of B. There are other people as well we can use for the election, and we can bring out this party from government. But till then, let's support the current government. Let's not engage in violence, in unnecessary arguments, and let's just be united. So I really appreciate it's a pleasure chatting with you guys. This is the first time I will enjoy conversation with Obedient.
Nice.
Thank you. I also enjoyed this conversation with Obedience. Obedience, I love you guys. Take care. Femi, thank you. Thank you guys, and God bless. Please, before you go to my Facebook and buy stars if you really love my channel. We've been on for quite a while. It's late, and we're here to make you happy. Search for Daddy Freeze on Facebook, DADDYFREEZE. Scroll down to today's video. Click on the video. Scroll down, bottom left-hand corner. You'll be able to buy stars. So go to Facebook now, all of you, over 1,000 of you, go and buy my stars. Thank you so much. And big shout out to the lady who helped me meet my goal and my number one supporter today, who helped me finish my goal, Irene Babs 77. Please, if you are on TikTok, follow Irene Babs 77. Amazing lady. Follow her. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nobody has ever sent me a TikTok universe. Please send me a TikTok universe if you have. Let me hail you right now on TikTok. Thank you so much. Take good care of yourselves. God bless you. Mary's going to buy me stars. I know when they do their face like that.
I'm even about to buy.
Hey, Femi. Hey, Mary, my sweet people. Ada blessing. Thank you so much for coming live.
Not on Facebook. All right, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Oh yeah, the rest of you make a hail now. The people who bought me stars so far, real quick. Chibuzon Wokoye. Chibuzon Wokoye is an obedient fan. Chibuzon Wokoye, thank you for supporting me despite the fact that we don't align 100% on our ideologies. But to be honest, I believe Obi is a good man. I believe. And he will work.
Obi is a good dream on Obi. By now, they would have combed the forest and they would have brought it out. But I think he's a good man. Just that he needs to be less emotional. Politics is not emotion. Don't come and be doing.
And I think he's a good man as well.
I listened to Atiku today, and I cannot lie, I was impressed. Atiku is more intelligent than I thought. Atiku is I listen to all of them. Oh. None of them is daft. Obi tries to play the emotional lines. We will go to court. What do you want to go and tell them in the court? But I wish him well. I want to see the court process play out. It makes good content for me to come and talk about. You understand? Thank you so much. So all of you, thank you so much. Irene Babs 77, thank you so much. All of you that are buying my stars, thank you so much. I'm going to leave this live on so you guys can go and buy the stars.
Whenever I want to buy stars, I don't know why.
You are in Nigeria, Bifemi.
Yes, I'm in Nigeria.
It always is hard. It always is hard from Nigeria. That's why I need all the Canadians to come and be.
Yeah, exactly. I agree to that.
All right, guys. It was a lovely political conversation. I did not rapture anybody. I did not curse anybody. Okay, at the beginning, I probably did. Forgive me. But
wait, before you go, where are these ladies? Why are they not joined the obedient? What's it called? Team Obi? Yes.
There is no Team Obi again. No. We finished Clash of the Supporters. We finished. Thank you. The insult where I collect on top that thing, it reach. Make everybody they go their papa house. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Mary, thank you for joining. I appreciate you, my sister. Hey, Mary, I can see your hand. Oh, thank you.
Why doesn't he send at once though? I bought 530 and I'm trying to send
and it's sending in 50/50s. I can see it come through. Yes. Thank you, my darling sister. I'll call you. I haven't talked to you in like 4 months since we saw. I don't think I've sat down to talk to you. I'll call you during the week. Thank you for the love and the support. Everybody, thank you. all.
Good
Bye,
evening.
guys.
Bye.